But you know, every now and then, but all of you are great students. And I spent a few years, 26 years and some months, I brought up the last few, teaching economics and government. I was more than just a basketball coach. But there was a young man in my class that was so interested. He was so interested in government. He wanted to know more than what I could give him sometime. And I said, Lord, he working me. Lord, he working me today. But good students make good teachers. Good students make good teachers. And that's another reason why I'm supporting him, because if I taught you to be the best that you could be and I can't stand with you, then I ain't worth a cuss. And that's why I'm looking for more teachers to get up off of that thing and come out here and help our students. Whether you retired or not, you ain't dead. He went on to Morris Brown College. Now, one thing, he didn't pledge the right fraternity, but that's all right. That's all right. He pledged to Goodman, Kappa Alpha Psi. I got a lot of respect for them, you know. Got his law degree from the Florida Coastal School of Law, and if you go in his office, he have other awards and everything. And if you know anything about being bold and looking for new leadership, people will call you arrogant. There's a book my son Nathan turned me on to last night. It's called Right Side, Right Mind. The reason we're in a predicament is that most people use the left side of their brain. The left side of the brain is a cookie cutter structure. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it this way, and I'm going to do it no other way. But if you use the right side of your brain, that's where your creativity comes in. Creative people, leaders use the right side of their brain. So when you look at somebody and call them crazy, arrogant, bold, they're just using the right side of their brain. Ain't that wrong with that? I just say that I've been a yes sir man and up to. That's why I couldn't make it in the military. But ladies and gentlemen, a man who uses the right side of his brain, the right man for Senate District 32, you ain't got to get up and eat your fish, but won't you make some noise for Cezar McKnight? Cezar McKnight! Cezar McKnight! Cezar! Come on, come on, come on. There's no rally, not a funeral. Let's get ready. We came close last time. We're going all the way this time. We may lose a few along the way, but we're going to gain a few more. And with you, we're going to go all the way. Come on. All right, all right. Thank you all so much for coming out. I appreciate you all. I have to acknowledge a few people. Protocol's already been established. My parents are here, and you all have to give them a round of applause. Just a really quick story. When I first, 4 years ago, told my mother that I was gonna run, she begged, cried, pleaded, tried to bribe me not to. Don't do that, don't do that. But now, my biggest supporter, my biggest cheerleader, and the person that puts their foot in my behind to push me now is my mother, and I love her. Now my dad's my dad. He tells me as long as it's legal and I'm not hurting anybody, he'll support me, so he's been there. But my mom is my biggest cheerleader. I want to acknowledge the good people at Evans Seafood for the fish that we have this evening. They've been marvelous. You all need to support our businesses. They're in our community. They're on Longstreet Street across the Scotland. Please acknowledge them.
support them. We find ourselves 24 months earlier than where we planned to be. I was riding along the road on a Tuesday afternoon and I started getting text messages. And yes, it did me after you texted me. I looked at the phone. And it said, get ready. Get ready for what? Then I got another text. Are you ready? Ready for what? Then my phone starts ringing and says, have you heard? The senator's gone. He's lieutenant governor. He's this, he's that. And instantly, my mind goes into, oh my goodness. I wasn't planning to spend my summer like this. You know, I'm going to the Essence Festival, get ready for football season, you know, all the things we do, you know, what I want to do. But then I picked up the phone and I started rallying the people who stood with me before. And the vast majority of them have come back and they're here now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we started something in 2012, and I'm here today to tell you we are going to finish it in 2014. Now, Martin Luther King once said, the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in a time of comfort and convenience, but where he stands in a time of controversy and crisis. Let us not forget that in 2012, no one gave us a chance at all. Let us not forget that in 2012, they said, you're crazy, you wasting your money, they're going to destroy you, they're going to beat you. Let us not forget in 2012, we came 81 votes short of making history. Let us remember now that there's some people that's when it's safe and convenient, they want to glad hand and smile their way into your heart and seal what we work for. That ain't happening today. I sat down one day with a pastor and he told me, he said, Cezar, you know what? You David. I said, David who? And this is right after that. He says, you're David from the Bible. I said, no, I'm not. I'm not a king. My daddy ain't a shepherd. I don't have a slingshot. I don't, you know, none of that. He says, you are David. He says, you killed the giant. The giant is dead. He's gone. But he also said this. He says, but just like David, you got to deal with Saul. We all know Saul. Saul sat there, he was the king, and once David slayed Goliath, he became what? Jealous. Envious. See, we got some Sauls out here. Some Sauls to come up with their gold and their money and their promises, and they're trying to tell you or fool you to go on the path that you already on. I heard the Saul. What has Cezar done? Well, what have you done? All right. But spend 25 years locking up our children, doing whatever, hiding, enriching yourself with the money from Santee while our light bills skyrocket. What have you done? How many lives have you touched? What have you done when you've been in Columbia, except when we sat in the darkness of the ice storm? You voted not once, not twice, but 3 times to give yourself a ring. What have you done? There are other songs too, but there's some other kings. And they want to talk about their 10 years in service. Listen, what have they done? Except get the residents of Plainville a $250 a year increase in their property tax. What have you done? And then there's another one. I ain't never seen him before. All right. But he wants to take us back to the good old days. I'm not living in the past. I got a good future ahead, and you are coming with me.